Hi, this is Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So since I have a lot of new subscribers lately, I really kind of just want to take a moment and introduce myself to those of you who have decided to come along this journey with me, and I so appreciate you subscribing to my channel and showing up and making comments. So I am a semi-retired person after 28 years in the cosmetic industry. I retired back in November of 2020. I am currently living in Phoenix, Arizona. My husband also retired from 25 years of law enforcement and went back to work. And both of our kids are out of the house. And so I'm kind of enjoying a semi-retirement. He is unfortunately working a lot of hours right now. And my channel is one of two things. It's planning and it's budgeting. So two of my favorite things besides paper and stickers is planning and budgeting. So I have always been a planner from day one. I've unfortunately not always been a budgeter. That is something that I had to work really hard on to really kind of get in the habits and have good money habits. And so the two kind of go hand in hand. You know, planning is planning my time and using that limited resource, and budgeting is using my money wisely, which is also a limited resource. So I look at them as very similar to each other, and I enjoy doing both. So what this particular video is going to be about is my weekly planning in my Hobonichi cousin for the week of December 27th through the 2nd. And I'm going to be using kind of bits and pieces. So I have been helping a friend out these last 2 weeks. So last week plus today is Sunday the 26th. Should know that's the day after Christmas. And I am going into work today, but I'm going to go visit my mom before then. And then I'm working off 2 days and then working the rest of the week. So these 2 weeks have been very busy for me. So I haven't really had a chance to print a lot of things for my personal use. And tomorrow, which is one of my first days off for a while, I'm going to be catching up on my Etsy order. So I do have an Etsy shop. It's called Pretty Productive. I use some stickers from my shop and then some stickers from some shops that I love, like the Coffee Monster Co. Probably is the one I use the most of. I also am using stickers in this plan with me from the Planner Spot. This is the December kit, and I've been using this whole month, and I still have plenty left to use today. And then I'm also going to be using from my shop my boxes that have been sized for the Hobonichi cousin. It's a little thinner than a regular vertical planner. And then these are transparent strips that I use, and I like to put either icons or write on them. And then also I am going to be using 3 Tombows. So what I do is I pick out my stickers first, then I go to this really overstuffed Coffee Monster Co. pencil pouch, and I put in here my most used Tombows. I do have other Tombows in my collection, but these are the ones I tend to pull from the most. So I have this kind of on my desk at most times. I'm also going to be using 3 different transparent sticky notes. These are all from cloth and paper, so cashmere, linen, and prosciutto. And then I'm going to be using some Tea Time washi from the Coffee Monster Co. because it was kind of that brown vibe. I know this is the week between Christmas and New Year's, but I didn't really want to do a Christmas spread. And then my trusty erasable pen, and this is the Pilot FriXion, and it's called FriXion Point Knock 04 in black. And then this is the Uni pen. It is an oil-based ink marker, and it works great on transparent paper or transparent sticky notes. And then I also pulled some additional stickers from my stash. I think I'm going to be using, and those of you who follow my channel for a while know that I cannot seem to ever finish this sticker set. These are from Carpe Diem. I got them at Tuesday Morning. They are sized smaller than normal, but I just really like the color palette, and I can pull it into almost any spread that I do, but I feel like it's just never ending. So I'm going to be trying to finish these up in 2022. And then from the Coffee Monster Co., this is the multitasking emojis, the YouTuber emojis, and then from my shop, and I literally cut off the top part, film, upload, and edit, plan with me, or budget with me. So I just created these in my shop. I don't even think I've listed these, but I do like to use those a lot to mark my videos. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope you all had a great Christmas. My Christmas was probably the most laid-back Christmas I've had in years. Unfortunately, a lot of my family members got COVID for the second time. So last year at Christmas, we all got COVID because we did exactly what we were told not to do, which was to gather. And I think we had kind of gotten overly confident. We'd gotten through the whole year. Nobody had gotten it, but unfortunately, it caught up with us. So that's kind of how we started our year last year, with everyone being sick. So this year, I had decided that I was just going to be with my immediate family. So my 2 daughters, my husband, and my son-in-law, and then I also invited my dad to join us as well. And so I figured that way we would have less exposure, because there was, you know, family members coming over that have had COVID, but they weren't vaccinated yet, and we've all been vaccinated. So I kind of just felt like, let's just limit our exposure. I am working in stores right now, so I've been exposed more, but I've been tested a few times now, and I also am wearing an N95 mask, so just to protect myself. And so yeah, my dad ended up with COVID, my sister and brother-in-law ended up with COVID, my nephew's daughter had COVID, so a lot of people got sick. So there was no gathering this year because of people being sick. So kind of just had a kind of a laid-back day. I did make dinner and bring it over to my sister and brother-in-law and my dad, because they gathered, because they all were already positive with COVID. And then I dropped off gifts for my other sister as well. So I just felt like, you know, I just dropped and ran, wore a mask, but they're all in quarantine until the 28th. So there is that. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using, let's see here. What goes over there? I'm going to be using some neutral dots today. And I just kind of like to highlight the date so it stands out a little bit more. And these were sized to kind of fit in the cousin. So if you're not familiar with the Hobonichi cousin, it is a monthly, weekly, and daily planner. I use the monthly as an overview for the month. I use the weekly as kind of time blocking and my overall schedule. And I use the daily part to journal. And the journal pretty much is just what happened during the day, what did I eat, what did I do. And I use that for my memory keeping when I do my memory keeping spreads later on, because I'm really behind right now, but it's okay because I've gotten everything written down in the daily pages. So I just flip to that, pull out my memory planner, and I can remember what happened. I don't know about you, but that's one of the things I think I miss the most is my memory. So the Tombow markers that I'm using is number 942, 992, and 850. So I'm going to be using these 3. I may not use all 3, but I'm going to kind of see which ones I like. So I start by highlighting the week that we're in, just to make it a little bit easier to pop out. I'm going to bring you in a little bit. Try to keep this in frame. So the first thing I do after laying down the washi is to go and start to build my sidebar. And so in my sidebar, now I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and we have had a very mild summer and a very just not cold winter. It has been raining this week, and it's actually been cold. It's been nice. I've actually been able to get my sweatshirts out of storage, so I will take that. And then I'm going to put this one right here, down here. And then, let's see here. I think I'm going to kind of try to deviate from some of the Christmas ones. And then look over here and see what I would like to add. Okay, I'm going to use this little one that says every moment matters. I've been very fortunate to have my parents in my life as long as I have, and my dad is not doing well, and I'm really trying to spend as much time with him as possible, as well as, I can't right now because he is in quarantine, but I just got off the phone with him, so checking in with him, and you know, I'm going to go see my mom today and drop off a card from him and things like that. So I feel like I need to make more of an effort to make sure I touch base with him more often, since I can't physically see him right now. And then, let's see. Okay, so I just wanted to layer that a little bit. This is going to be my to-do list once I get everything down. So the way I've been breaking this out is kind of this section, and I do watch videos from Plan to Create, Julie over at Plan to Create. I loved her format, and this has been working really well for me. This week, all hell broke loose, so I didn't do anything that I had scheduled other than work, because on Tuesday is the day, no, Monday they all tested positive for COVID, so everything changed. My dad went into the hospital on Monday. He got out on Thursday. Christmas plans changed, so, you know, we couldn't see my mom until we were all tested, and she was tested. She was negative. So I'm going to go see her today. And then we didn't go see Christmas lights or anything like that. So my to-do list got done. It just never got marked off here. We had originally planned to do Christmas Eve dinner together. That, of course, got canceled. We ended up ordering pizza, and actually it was a really nice, relaxing day. It was pouring rain all day long, so it was nice to stay in, actually. Okay, so this is how I'm going to set this up as well. So my work hours are going to change a little bit this week. So last time I kind of just I blocked out the time. So I'm not working on Monday and Tuesday. And then Wednesday will be 10 to 5. Thursday is 10 to 5. And if you're not familiar with Hobonichi, it is kind of military time, 24 hours. So it starts at 5 a.m. and ends at 4 a.m. So this middle section is really the only hours that you may have an appointment or you need to schedule something that's time specific. Everything else is pretty much, you can kind of block out. And then I am not working Sunday. Okay. So where did the stickers go? So I'm going to try to get through this without losing my stickers as much as I do. So let's see here. Let me see if there are any works for day off. Nope. Okay. Okay, so this first column, I'm going to go ahead and block off this part right here. So I block off at the 2100 hour because it's like 9 o'clock at night and I should be home and ready to go to bed by then. I'm definitely not working. So I'm just taking my Tombow, and this is number 992, and I'm just highlighting that time period. And then I'm going to use, let's see where'd they go. Okay, don't ask me why I didn't pull these out when I saw them. Okay, I'm gonna kind of use these little pencils. So this is my to-do list. This will be my note list. I'm not going to put my grocery list in here because we do not have HelloFresh coming in this week. We do, I feel like, have a lot of leftovers that we kind of need to get through. And then I will meal prep probably on Tuesday. And then that way I can clean out my fridge, kind of clean out my pantry, and then go from there. And then I did format some of these in my shop, but I didn't have a chance to print them out again. So let me see where they are. Okay. So I'm going to do to call because I've got a list. And I'm going to do a cleaning list because I really need to clean this week. My house is just, you know how it is after the holidays. It's just, it needs it. Okay, so that's kind of how I'm going to break this out. So my first list right here under Tuesday is going to be my to-do list. And then this will be like my notes on the week. Today will be my schedule. To call will be who I need to call. This will be errands, and then this will be remember. So these are things that I might need to reschedule for next week, and then my cleaning list. So normally I would use all of these, but as you can see, I don't have enough to use for this week. Actually, I could probably use the errands one. Okay. So to call, and what I've been doing is I think I'll just do little dots. I need to call Capital One, recharge. So I got a charge on my card that I know the company, but it's nothing that I purchased or like a payment that I need to do. So I don't know where it came from. I need to still call on my husband's doctor bills. I need to replace my windshield. It has a huge crack in it. So on Monday, that's one of the first things I want to do is to call them because it's probably going to take a couple days to get it approved and everything. And luckily, I am working very close to where the dealership is. trying to get the actual glass from the make of my car versus to go to like Safelite, because I really want the original glass. My car is 4 months old. It was pouring rain on Christmas Eve, and I was transitioning onto the freeway, and a car came over because he missed the exit, and not only could I not see because of the amount of water that was on the road, but he threw up a bunch of gravel, and a rock hit my windshield and just cracked it. Not a good way to start my day, but it's fine. It's fixable. And then the rest of the day, I need to work on orders. I'm a little bit behind. I'm still well within my ship window, but I've got a really large custom order that I need to do to format, and then some other ones I just need to print and get in the mail. So I'm blocking the day. And then, let's see here. On Tuesday, I'm gonna go see my mom in the afternoon. Unfortunately, she doesn't understand. She's in a memory care facility, so she doesn't understand why my dad has not been visiting, and she's not happy about it. But I can't really explain it to her. She doesn't even understand COVID, even though she's had COVID. She doesn't understand what it is. So I can't say he has COVID and he's not allowed to visit you, because it's just not. And she gets very upset when she doesn't see him. And these are the stickers that I use to mark that. And then my other day will be not until Sunday, because that'll be my next day off. I'm telling you guys, it is so, I am so out of shape for working. I mean, I just not organized at all. And, you know, physically, you know, my last 4 years of working, I was working from home. So this is a whole different kind of being in stores, you know, driving to work, getting ready every day, putting makeup on every day, doing my hair every day. So this has been a little bit of an adjustment for me. But it's been a lot of fun, and I've really enjoyed it. I just am ready for at least one day off where I don't have to get up and get out of the house early. So those will be my 2 days to visit. And then for my videos for this week, I'm going to have to, so Friday is payday. So that's usually my, where's that one? That's usually my day that I do my budgeting videos. I go pull the cash out and I do my cash stuffing. But unfortunately, because I am working and I don't want to have that much cash with me, definitely in a store, I'm going to have to do my setup video. I'm gonna have to do everything on the 2nd. Well, I think I can do my setup video here. And that's just where I walk through my January setup of my budget. I lay down the budget kit and kind of get ready, determine what cash I'm going to pull out. And then I'm going to have to pull the cash out on the 3rd. Be my budget. And then Sunday, I always do my plan with me. Okay, so videos are in, visiting my mom is in. work schedule is in. Now, what you won't see on here is any exercise because I literally feel like I've ran a mile. I have actually, though, closed my rings every day that I've worked. That's how much I walk, because you're just moving the whole time. So I worked in one store that is a pretty big department, but the store was completely understaffed. And so I walked over 4 miles, literally just in the department. That was not, I never went out into the mall. I never got a break. It was walking from my car into the store, which was parked right by the entrance, and then walking around the department and then walking back to my car. Over 4 miles. It's crazy. And I felt it. My legs hurt that night. So I am not going to worry about working out. I'm not going to do physical therapy this week. I'm going to start again next week. I only have a couple more sessions. I do have an MRI next week. So on my foot. So I'll kind of wait until that to figure it out. Okay, so to go back to my errands, I have some Amazon returns, which probably everybody watching this video probably also has a little stack to go back. I need to wash my car after I get my windshield replaced. Do that one, but I could at least vacuum the inside. It literally looks like I've been living in my car. I need to, okay, let's go over to cleaning because they're bad. It's bad. Use this end. So I need to do laundry, sheets, towels, kitchen floors, so I decided last week that I could come home from working for 9 hours and do the pantry. So I started to leave things on my kitchen counter to do the pantry, and they've been there for a week. So that is after I finish my Etsy orders, because that's my priority on Monday. I'm gonna get the pantry done. It's bad. We just kind of open the door and throw the pantry in. So I have kind of an L-shaped pantry. It's not a big pantry. You can walk in, but it's not like a expansive pantry where you could do a lot of, things. I really have more in there that can fit, and probably things that can be thrown away. So I do need to do that. I need to vacuum. Dust. I am not taking down my Christmas this week because I really feel like I haven't had a chance to really enjoy it. So I will do that next week when I'm not working. And I need to do my front porch. Okay. On my errands, what was the other thing that I had to do? Cannot even remember. Okay. So I do need to meal prep. Grocery store. To balance my checkbook. I haven't even written transactions down. So if you've followed me for any amount of time, you know I am just adamant about tracking my transactions. I'm an all cash spender. I save receipts. I scan them into Fetch. None of that has happened. It literally just, I took money, stuck it in my wallet, and just left the receipts in there. I've done nothing. So it's out of control. My Christmas budget, I don't even know where I'm at. So that just tells you how busy I've been, because that is something that I pride myself in staying on top of. So balance checkbook, update transactions. Also need to clean my Etsy room. And then I need to set up January budget. Okay, and then I need to order socks for my dad. Hopefully my husband will do that today. Okay, and then I need to call back. Foothills is where I've been doing my physical therapy. They called me last week. I've yet to call them back. I need to call them back on Monday. And, oh, I need to throw away boxes to recycle. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this now. This is going to be my checklist of what I need to do for work. So I know I need to input my hours tonight. I need to organize spiff receipts. I need to wash clothes. So I wear all black to work, and so I bought things that are all washable because I have one pair of pants at the dry cleaner. I need to go get it. But I always come home with makeup on me, so since I'm working in cosmetics, there's makeup somewhere on my body when I come home, so I've been having to be really careful about when I get home to pre-treat and then do the laundry and not wait. So I'll need to do those things Monday or Tuesday before I go back Wednesday through Saturday. There is a Cardinal game. Ugh, they played horribly last night. I don't even know if I can watch it. Let's see here. Where are my pink ones? I guess I use brown. Okay, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is going to be bulk of the day. I'll be gone to working to figure things out for dinner since last week I picked up food almost every night. Yeah, I couldn't even walk when I got home. So I am really out of shape for working, guys. A year off of just kind of wearing sweats and tennis shoes has caught up with me. So, and I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do going forward, if I am going to go back to work or work part-time. I don't know. I can't seem to decide. So that's everything that I can think of that I need to add right now. Things that I had wanted to do this week was my plan was to close my Etsy shop, redo all my listings, really kind of fine tune some of the listings, take down listings that I no longer want to have in my shop. And all of that got put on the back burner till this week. So my sale is still happening. It's 25% off my shop through the first of the year. So through January 1st. And so that is just kind of to, anything that you need for 2022. I sell a yearly kit, budgeting kits, things like that. I've been making a lot of those. Those are all customizable. So those always, of course, take more time, but it's great just to start out your yearly budget just set. I also have stickers in my shop that fit the cousins, like things like this, and I do custom scripts as well. So, the shop link, it is on Etsy under Pretty Productive, and I have the link in my description of the video as well as on my homepage of YouTube. So just in case you wanted to know about that, I get a lot of questions on which stickers are from my shop and things like that. So I hope you are doing well. I hope you had a very safe and happy holiday so far, and I wish you the best in 2022. Take care. Thank you.
I watch you as you drive